What's up, everybody? How's it going? This is Justin, live with the No PR podcast. With me tonight, we have Leo.
I still don't have a catchphrase.
You don't. You just every week. It's just I don't have a catchphrase. That's gonna be your catchphrase. Nick,
That's the bad one.
finally.
It's a horrible.
Waka waka.
Oh my god. What is this?
What is this?
It's not
Nick?
copyrighted actually, so I can.
You're kidding.
Is that really not copyrighted?
Oh.
I feel
Okay,
like
let's
they.
copyright that bitch.
I feel like they could.
Alright.
That's what, Namco Bandai?
Fozzie Bear. Oh, you're thinking Pac-Man, aren't you?
Yeah.
No,
You're
you
thinking
know
waka,
Fozzie Bear.
waka,
Just
waka, waka, waka,
Oh,
waka.
That's not the same
waka.
thing. That's not the same thing.
That's why it's not copyrighted, because so many people go waka waka. You know what I'm saying? All right, hold on. Let's introduce
And,
the other guy.
And the other guy, Ronnie.
And the other guy.
The other guy.
Okay, Leo, you sounded just like the announcer for John Cena right there.
Oh,
Do it again, but say, and in this corner, Ron.
John Cena.
Okay, now you sound constipated.
He might be a little constipated.
Oh wait, is this like your laundry machine last year, Justin?
Yeah. Seriously.
Dude, every time I was at their house, it would be do 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 do, and I'd be like, "Is John Cena coming?"
I
And
swear
he'd
to
be
God,
"No, laundry's
I
done."
swear to
Wait,
God,
what?
we probably recorded like, I don't know, 10 videos in which it went off in, and I was just sitting there in my head, I was like, I'm not gonna be able to fucking put this up. It's gonna get a copyright strike. Cause it's gonna have John
bad.
Cena's fucking song in it.
But it really is like the same
It
notes.
really
Like,
is.
it's
It was
so
like-
bad.
Wait.
I
Your
honestly-
washing machine made the
Made the
noises.
do. Yeah. I swear to God, it was a John Cena brand washing machine.
It straight was just like do 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 do, and then you'd hear like Clement just open the door and just pound it closed, and I'd be like, all right.
And then he'd go back in his room and pass out for. But it's been a while since all of us have been here. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, I was wondering,
Now.
is my math right? Is there four people?
Yeah, we have the
I was
full.
like, what-
We've got the
What
full
is this
crew.
number? What is this number right? I don't know
I
what
believe
this is.
I believe that's 4.
Funny enough, I actually thought Thanksgiving was this past week. I don't know
What,
why.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was.
Where were you?
I don't fucking know. I don't know my days anymore.
But what about Black Friday? Haven't you been like down the days for that?
I don't
I
have
don't
money.
need anything.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
need
you
anything.
don't?
I've got everything
have
I
money.
need. Dude,
I got- I
I've
think-
got a $2,500 computer. I don't need anything. I can't afford
That's
anything
true.
else right now.
Fair.
That's a very that's a very good point.
Like,
That's
I
a
was-
very good-
I was splurging to buy Pokemon Moon the other day.
I've been splurging my whole life, man. You know, ever since 13 when I first learned I
Splurging or
could splurge.
splooging?
What's the
Both.
difference?
Same-
Splooging is what
same.
you're talking about. Splurging, spending money.
Yes.
His answers.
Look,
Yeah.
look. Like Leo did both at the same time.
Oh, wait.
He did both.
I have to ask this now that Nick is here.
Okay.
Yes,
Same
I
here.
was right. Thank you for acknowledging that.
What's your favorite wave?
This is a valid, very, very valid. No, we asked him.
No, we didn't. He
Oh,
wasn't
yes.
here. We asked Ronnie.
Oh.
Oh.
All right. Well, this is a very prudent question.
Yeah, I might not be getting it.
What's your
No,
favorite
no,
wave?
it's
There's
just
there's
like
no
a
joke
microwave,
behind it. Like,
Microwave, ocean wave.
Oh, it just gotta have the word
Light
wave
wave.
in it.
It's just like a wave. Any wave. What's your favorite wave?
Shit, that's a good
Like a
one.
football game, like
Uh,
where everybody just.
like woo.
Yeah, I was thinking that one because that's festive and stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well
But it's
then,
probably not.
I think
I'm gonna
Ronnie's
do-
the best.
I'm gonna do microwave because that's how I feed myself. And, you know, eating's important.
The Kamehameha
No.
wave.
The
Ooh,
right answer
oh,
was
that's
the
a good
Kamehameha.
one.
Yeah.
Or
Anyway.
TK. Ooh. What about Borderlands 1? TK's wave.
Oh yeah, TK Wave.
Okay,
Oh, that's
yeah.
a good one.
The awesome shotgun that was like, and I thought it was horrible because I never knew how to use it until like years later when I went back and I'm like, this gun is OP.
Remember
Maybe.
when you in Borderlands 1 you beat a guy named Cloud or something and like he had a gun that had
Wait.
infinite ammo?
Final Fantasy? What?
I think no.
did
I thought
say-
it shot. No, it's a.
Which universe
Oh,
are we in
Cloud.
right now?
We are
Oh,
still in the
I'm thinking.
Borderlands.
I was thinking he gave you the gun that shoots off, like it's a shotgun, but it shoots swords. But that's in Borderlands 2 after the medieval DLC.
Okay,
So-
yeah, I didn't.
I don't know what you're talking about. To tell you the
I'm
truth.
talking about in Borderlands. You played Borderlands 1, right?
Yeah.
There was a boss who was literally just like a soldier looking guy. Like he pretty much was the soldier counterpart in that game.
Wait,
and
was he a soldier or was he looking like a soldier?
He looked like a soldier, but he used a fucking plasma gun, so he didn't work the same way. He didn't have a Scorpio turret
Okay.
or nothing.
Just had to clarify.
His name was McLeod. Do you not remember him? McLeod.
The Irish?
I don't think so.
I think
Was
this
he
is
a
a
Fox?
normal American accent.
Yeah, was he Fox or was he supposed to be like Die Hard?
That's what I
McClane?
thought. I thought it was a reference to Fox McCloud because his name was like General McCloud.
That's the first thing I thought.
John
Said
McClane?
McLeod, the
Yeah,
first thing I think.
Like
I
That's
thought
what
John
it
McClane.
Die Hard?
Yeah. Oh, one sec.
I don't know why, but I didn't think I got my movies mixed up, and I don't know why I thought John McClane wasn't Die Hard, but I had like I said that, and the second you said yeah, Die Hard, I was like, oh, thank God. That would be a really embarrassing reference.
All right.
That's like saying that Tom. That's like messing up and saying like Tom Cruise was in all the Die Hard movies.
Yeah.
Or,
Or-
Tom Willis was in,
Or what?
Top Gun.
Yeah. Or Tom Selleck.
Boom.
Tom Selleck was Magnum PI, right?
Yes. But honestly, like if you asked me what Tom Selleck was in, I would
Friends.
tell you Friends.
Yeah.
I don't know anything else
Yeah.
except for Magnum PI, of
Yeah.
course. But like Friends.
Yeah.
He probably gives the best mustache rides. That's
He-
all I know. That's all I know.
That's right.
Tom Selleck.
So we went
probably gives the
from
best mustache rides.
waves to mustache rides, and Tom Selleck.
Yeah, we did.
It's
Well,
I mean
isn't that just
it's
the
a
flow?
it's a feasible jump.
Transition.
I can work with it.
All right.
Mustache.
This is a high energy podcast today, guys. We're gonna go through every topic,
Just every topic.
every single one.
I don't know how many topics we have.
You have all of the topics.
Just every
get the
topic. By the way,
graphs.
this isn't as bad as you thought. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah. What kind of whiskey is it?
Yeah.
Whiskey.
It's just
Jim Beam?
Jack Daniels.
Oh.
Whiskey.
Not bad.
'Cause there's this
Whiskey.
Whiskey.
One of the
Whisk.
worst mixed drink I ever had was the worst.
What?
Jungle Juice?
No.
Jaeger?
Probably. No.
A Jaeger bomb?
Okay.
Man.
I don't own that many polos. Anyway, no, it's root beer and vodka. Just think about that.
That sounds delicious. I love it.
It's
Are you
horrible.
serious?
It's
I'm
horrible.
gonna try. I'm actually next time I go to Walmart or any store, I'm just gonna buy.
It tastes
I'm gonna buy
horrible.
some Smirnoff, and I'll get some. Obviously, you don't get like just the crappy Barks. That's what you get from any. If you go to a fast food place, you want to get something crappy. If you need root beer, you get Barks. I can't
No,
deny. When I
IB.
get an In-N-Out burger, I get Barks. But you want a good high class root beer?
IBC.
You go A&W or IBC. Exactly.
Yeah,
Or you get that one that's like not is it Goose Island? No, it's not Goose Island. It's Spreckers. Oh,
Yeah.
ho, ho, ho,
There's
you want that
there's
root beer.
a root beer company here in Texas, or I say Texas, here in Austin, that had a stand at RTX that was like the line was always full.
Is it called Rooster Teeth Root Beer?
No.
So RTRB,
Um,
because if not, they're not modeling their sales right.
RTRT, you mean RB?
That's what I said.
Oh, I heard RTRT. I'm like,
RTRB.
not spelled correctly. But I forget what it was. I want to say it was like Wild West something or other. But it was probably some of the best root beer I've ever had. They give it to you. I think I think I showed the tin I got from them, but they give it to you in like a barrel shaped like mug, but it's like a metal mug. They chill all of the mugs, so they have them sitting in like a fridge before they give it to you. So you buy the mug, they hand it to you, and then you get free unlimited refills. And they have every flavor you can imagine, plus just like classic. I think I probably spent like an hour and a half there just trying every single flavor. It was so good.
Funny story about under 21 Leo. Basically under 18 Leo.
You tell.
I used to think, and I've said this before, and I stand by this thought. I used to think that because I loved root beer so much, I would be a heavy alcoholic when I grew up because root beer translated to beer.
Ha!
That is a true story.
Oh, Leo.
Man.
And tell us, Leo, is that story actually, does that hold true now? Are you an alcoholic?
alcoholic.
Yeah.
I'm not.
See, that's what they all say though.
Crumbles up receipts.
That sounds like something an alcoholic would say. Actually.
Well, wait.
Do we?
I mean, yeah, that does.
Do we
sound
need
like
to
what
have
an
an
alcoholic would
intervention
say,
here?
What about a non-alcoholic? What would they say? Yeah, I'm
They would
totally.
say-
They just wouldn't say anything.
They would say, "I just drink socially."
Yeah.
No, that's something an alcoholic says. That's
You're right.
knowing the difference between social and whatever the other one is.
All right, a non-alcoholic would say, "Let's not talk about my drink."
It's only a problem if
It's
I don't
only a
have
problem
any
if I don't
alcohol.
have any alcohol.
Yeah, exactly.
We only have a problem if there's no drink in my hand, and there's a drink in my hands. We're good.
Yeah. It's like as long as I'm drunk, I'm sober.
Yeah. I mean, wait.
What?
What?
What? Who said what?
You. As long as I'm drunk, I'm sober.
You. How you said that, Ronnie?
So I mentioned it earlier. I'm gonna. Gosh.
Are we gonna
So-
get super out of the way?
No, we're not. We're not. I mentioned it earlier. But Pokemon came out 2 days ago. And so before that, I had been streaming because I started playing Watch Dogs 2. Quite honestly, I went into that game not expecting a whole lot.
Okay.
I think that was the first game I played in a really long time. That I bought it to stream it, and I actually wanted to play it off stream.
Unheard of.
I honestly,
Unheard of.
well, for me right now it
Blasphemy.
really is because it's just like they're. I mean, Timefall was like that too, but I was running through the campaign and I was fine waiting for that. But after the first day of playing Watch Dogs 2, I finished streaming and I'm like, fuck, I want to keep playing, but like I can't do anything because I'm not.
So you made a second account and then you played on that one.
That would have been smart. I do actually have 2 other alternate accounts that belong to Ronnie and Nick. That I made for
No,
when we.
you can probably have 2 different saved files, can't you? On Watch Dogs?
Nope.
That's stupid. That's a huge flaw. I'm not gonna lie. Like that is.
They don't.
you
Well,
gotta think,
but
like,
it's such a huge game that wouldn't be possible to track.
well, I mean, it's the Pokemon mentality, right? They want you to complete the game before you. Like, there's a huge, like Pokemon. The reason it's so hard to reset the game, which it's not really that hard, but like they have you jump through so many hoops, is that
Yeah.
they want you to become a master. So I'm guessing it's the same for Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
And GTA and other games like
Yeah.
that, open world games basically.
Because there's so much for it.
Yeah, and they want you to do.
So I was like, I was really excited about Watch Dogs. So I was all ready to keep streaming it this weekend and everything, and I might stream some after this,
That'd be fun.
depending on whether or not the food I ate makes me tired.
Okay, Grandpa. I don't want to sit on your lap, Grandpa.
He's like, "I'm sorry, Master.
No,
Potatoes make me super
I had
tired."
like
I
a.
drank 1 beer, so I might as well be drunk and go to bed before
No,
I.
it's more
yell
like-
at my grandchildren.
It's more like I made like a 36-ounce steak and mashed potatoes. So it's like
Wow.
like the Thanksgiving,
amazing,
like
right?
I'm
That'll
full.
hit you during the podcast. So if you can push through this, I'm sure you can push through everything else.
But no, so I was ready to play, to stream Watch Dogs on Friday, on yesterday, today, and I just didn't. I got Pokemon, and I was like, I'm sorry, fuck it, I gotta play.
I haven't done anything. It's been bad.
I
This chair has
literally
been my home.
I was
past
up
3 days.
I was up until 8 in the morning today.
Oh,
playing Pokemon.
I fell asleep at like normal time, but like there has been there have been times where I'm like, do I get up to get food?
Yeah, I literally, I was at the
Daily
Elite Four.
struggle.
I was at the Elite Four, and I was going through and like trying to figure out all the type matches and everything, and it took me like 45 minutes to get through that and get to the champion.
Yeah.
And this is 45 minutes of game time, so of course this is like an hour and a half of me like going through the Bulbapedia and like checking the types of all the Pokemon I'm coming up against.
Oh.
I'm very thorough because I didn't want to waste time. Plus there were a lot of Pokemon I just didn't know. And then I went to sleep and I woke up at 2:00. I took like a 6-hour nap sleep thing.
A 6-hour nap.
Literally, I woke up, just opened my DS, beat the Elite Four and the champion in like 15 minutes. I was just sitting there like, I wasted an hour and a half of my life, and it took me 15 minutes to beat them.
Yeah, the Elite Four was way too easy.
What were their types?
It was fighting, flying, psychic, and
Fuck.
or
It was
sorry,
not psychic.
ghost. I was thinking original would be psychic
Fighting, flying, psychic,
and
or not psychic.
ground.
Fighting, flying,
You know what?
ghost, and ground. There we go.
You know what sounds incredibly hard to me for a
The champion?
Elite Four? It would go
Anything
dragon
with
in my
normal.
opinion, fairy, dark, and then normal. Like that sounds like a bitch.
Normal's hard. Dark.
I can't argue with that. Normal is insanely hard, especially to start out again.
That last fucking Snorlax. Oh my god.
I don't know what. See, I don't understand like why anybody's having so much issue. Like my Raichu was basically the star of the Elite
My
Four.
my Raichu was not leveled as it should be. Its stats were horrible.
My Raichu might be like my new like favorite Pokemon of this generation, except for okay, can I please get a census? What is the third evolution of Rowlet? What is his name?
Rowlet?
Yeah,
Like
Rowlet. Can you pronounce the name for me?
I want to say it's like
I've been saying Decidueye.
I was thinking
That's not it. That can't be.
I
it.
was
It can't
thinking
be
of
that
it. I was thinking of it as like Decidueye.
That's what I think they were going for, but the U kills me.
But you also have to remember that it's translated from Japanese.
Yeah, but every other one is so perfect.
Yeah, I'm thinking that
I
they're
think
probably
it's probably Decidueye, but it's Decidueye.
yeah. I
which
think
is
they were going for
stupid.
something like close to like Deadeye.
Yeah, like a Deadeye. Like
Yeah,
like a perfect shot.
Yeah.
No, 100%.
So I think it just translated weird, and they just didn't feel like fixing it because why fix it for everybody else?
No.
I have to say that this might be one of my favorite Pokemon games purely because of the interaction between the main characters and Lily.
Lily was a standout character.
I
100%.
really-
I liked her brother. I thought her brother
yeah,
easily
yeah.
the best.
I loved it because they added in like those anime
Are we doing spoilers? Like, or is that not a thing?
spoiler alert. Possible spoiler alert.
So
Flashing-
wait, ready?
flashing-
Wait, what is it? It's
Oh,
Ronny.
fucking-
Which one was it? Was it this? This was to get out of spoilers, right? And this was into spoilers. This is into spoilers. This is spoiler territory, guys. Spoiler territory. When I do this, we're out of spoilers. We're into spoiler territory.
but
Guys.
I really loved like how they added in some like anime-esque scene. Like, you know what I'm talking about, where it's like they were in the I don't know how it was in Sun, but when they were on Executor Island and it started raining, so they like took cover under the rocks and she was about to
that was
say
cute.
something.
That was cute.
Like
Yeah,
those
yeah.
kinds of scenes. I absolutely loved that.
Yeah. Did you So you beat the Elite Four. You saw the celebration, right?
Yeah, I've already
Yeah, so,
caught
like-
I've already caught my first Ultra Beast.
Oh, dude, Ultra Beasts are way too easy to catch.
Yeah.
Except the second one is at level 65, so it's a huge difficulty spike. But
What are you
no,
sitting at level wise?
What the hell is an Ultra Beast?
What are you sitting at level-wise?
Most of my team is above 60. But so my so what I was gonna say is at the celebration they were when it was like going off and Lily was like, I'm gonna do this, and then like the fireworks went off.
Yeah,
she
and
didn't
it was
finish her
like
sentence. That was
she
so
like stopped.
anime.
I was like, ah, what?
I'm like, oh my god, are you gonna save that for the next game? But no, and then it's revealed later what she's doing, which is pretty cool. But I wanted that to be like the transition because I still haven't met Red and Blue yet. I want to know where they
obviously
are.
neither have I. I see. What I think would be really awesome is Kukui was talking so much about showing like the Kanto region.
Yeah, I
Like-
wanted them to do a heart like a silver and gold thing.
Exactly.
I thought that is. They already. They don't have the assets. I'm sorry. Never mind. Because that was for the 2D like esque. So they don't have the assets to do a whole Kanto region
That we know of. It could be like,
in the works as in
Major-
like an aura thing.
or it could be like major endgame, like you finish with the Ultra Beasts, and
Aren't there 10 Ultra Beasts though?
yeah, how many have you caught?
It's weird. Okay, so the second.
Or
the
how many?
second
How many
one-
have you fought?
I'm going like my DS is asleep right now because I'm doing this, but like I'm currently going after my third one. And like the second one you go after, it's two of the same ones. So it's really weird. Like I don't understand. Is an like I thought Ultra Beast would be legendary, like where it'd be like there's only one, because after you get the first one, there's only one of that one, and then it's confusing me.
But there isn't only one of that one, because when you go to the Ultra zone,
Yes, yeah.
there are
one that takes
multiple of
over-
it. Yeah.
Yeah. But the second one you go after is the huge ass bulky one, and there's
Yes.
two of them.
Okay,
And
real quick, for those of you that don't know what we're talking about and you don't care about it being spoiled, or Nick and Ronnie,
Sorry.
No cares at all.
so you're a trainer, and as
Yep.
you know, there's always like an evil organization like Team Rocket or something. In this game, it's Team Skull
Aether Foundation
or
and Team Skull.
Skull Gang, whatever it is. Okay.
What does that say?
I only see like half of the message, so I don't really know.
Yeah, Bro's giving.
Bro's
Giving.
giving.
That's good. I
Yeah,
guess.
that's nice.
Friends giving, or whatever.
So, Team Skull, and they're trying to like capture and steal all these Pokemon, or all Pokemon, to sell them for money and all that kind of stuff.
Is that what Team Skull was up to?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
so
yeah,
they
'cause
were
do that
they
with
were
the gumshoes.
stealing
Gumshoes, yeah.
they were stealing them, but they were really providing them to the Aether Foundation, or
To the
Aether.
Foundation. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
So there's this what would you call it?
Yeah, the story's
organization.
actually really good in this game.
Organization, the Aether organization.
Aether Corp. Like their.
Okay, yeah, corporation. That's I was trying to think of what they were. So
Oh no, you're good.
you're fighting Team Skull, and all. Is it Team Skull or is it the Skull Gang?
It's Team Skull.
So you're fighting Team Skull, and you end up coming into contact with this whole corporation called the Aether Corporation, who are like, yeah, no, we're trying to preserve endangered Pokemon and all that kind of stuff, and all this crazy stuff. And you meet the CEO of the corporation, and it turns out to be Lily's mom, this girl who has Pokemon named in Moon. It's called Cosmog. Is it the same in Sun?
Yeah, it's Cosmog, but it turns
Yeah.
How did I'm curious? Like, I'll ask you after. Keep going with the synopsis.
So you save you come into contact with Lily because she is trying to get to ancient relics, and she has to cross a bridge, and she gets attacked by sparrows, and so Cosmog is being attacked by sparrows, and she's too scared to go save him. She doesn't know what to do, so you run out into the bridge. Bridge breaks, all this stuff happens. So you come into contact with the CEO of this corporation, and she seems like a really, really nice lady. She's spouting all these nice things about how she's trying to save Pokemon, and how it's all a beautiful world and it's all nice and everything.
But
and
if you
it
play
turns
black or white, you know.
yeah.
Sunshine and rainbows.
Yeah, exactly. And then you find out that that's not true. There's these things called Ultra Beasts, and they live in this area, this dimension called the Ultra Dimension or the Ultra Zone, and that they're like super strong, and that the like guardian Pokemon of the islands
Oh man,
used
you
to
want to talk about awesome shit.
used to fight them and all that kind of stuff, and then you find out that she's evil and that she's actually trying to like capture one of them because she thinks they're like beautiful, and then she goes into their Ultra Zone and she like goes crazy and all that kind of stuff, and you save her, and then all that jazz.
I thought she died. I was like, wow, Pokemon.
I did
really
too.
Going dark.
When she did like the face touch and then her hand fell, I was like, what?
I was like,
What?
Pokemon. But then I realized it's not that far because they showed a lot of dead Pokemon.
Yeah, they did.
They showed a lot.
They showed a lot of preserved Pokemon. But no, that story got dark as shit.
It got dark really quick,
fast.
Like really fast. Like it was like, hey, we're in Hawaii. It's really nice, and here are some frozen Pokemon. Team Rocket finally got the Pikachu.
And you're only 10 years old. Like,
no, no, you're 11. They specify
11.
that
Sorry.
They say 11. They say 11 in this.
10, 11, it don't matter.
But
that is-
isn't that so messed up? Like, they're 11 years old and they're going to from island to island to island. Why did the mom let him do this?
The original Pokemon.
You're 10 years old, but that's still stupid.
Well, but it's like the idea, like that's when a Pokemon adventure starts, and like for them, this is like part of tradition.
Yeah, but
Like if you think if you think like Samoan Samoan tradition, like it's the same thing. They start young.
You gotta start them young.
Like, I think probably playing this game, it solidified, like the want in me to like live in a world like that where it's like you have the opportunity to go on an adventure like that.
I don't get why
makes
people
sense.
Didn't pick you though, you know?
Didn't pick what?
To go on these adventures, like.
I mean, like Louis said, not everybody's made out to be a trainer.
Yeah, but she is a trainer now.
She's trying to become a trainer. She's determined to, but that's because of everything she went through.
Yeah, that's in anything though.
She's a
trainer.
Like they have to be willing to like pit their Pokemon against each other and like watch them get hurt, and some people can't do that or they just don't want to.
It's just like that's in anything though. Like even think about it in any anything like that. Like even in Dragon Ball Z, look, they can train, but they don't have to. He could be a lover like Yamcha, and
or Krillin.
Like the incentive to not
Krillin,
get your Pokemon is stupid. Why would you not get your Pokemon? Even like non-Pokemon trainers still get Pokemon.
Yeah, they still get Pokemon, but that's because it's a way of life. Pokemon are ingrained into society as like family.
Normal.
Yeah. It's like having a dog or a cat. It's not on the same level.
Yeah, no, I mean like Rockruff basically is a freaking house dog, but whatever.
But it can also like kill you if it wanted to. I mean,
yeah,
house dogs.
Seriously.
House dogs.
I can't wait for the Pokemon Revolution.
House dogs could kill you too, but it's. I mean,
depends on how good.
It wouldn't.
How you treat them.
It wouldn't be with like a rock blast.
It'd just be straight teeth.
Yeah.
And claws.
I don't like that Rockruff is a rock, by the way. Like is a rock type Pokemon. Like it doesn't make sense that like.
I don't like his evolution.
His evolutions both suck. Like both
I like the
suck.
sun one more than the.
Yeah, because one doesn't look homicidal.
Yeah.
No, but I think
one actually looks like a lycanthrope, which is like werewolf.
Yeah.
And then the other one, I guess it's a different interpretation
of
werewolf.
Pick Moon is I really don't understand why anybody bought Moon. It really never made sense to me. Like a Moon, like literally, it's a bat legendary. You get Sandshrew over Vulpix, You have a really homicidal Rockruff, and I don't know any of the other exclusives.
So I'm gonna need you to catch me a Ninetales.
I mean, I have one that I literally love. Oh my god, I love Ninetales.
I need a Ninetales. So if you'd be so kind to
enjoy
catch me
Ninetales.
one when trading happens, we'll talk.
Has it not happened yet? Like, I don't understand.
I don't think trading's open yet.
I love from Ninetales. It's the best. It's so good. It's fairy and ice. It's OP.
Yeah. I love my Arcanine. I love
Can
my
you not
Arcanine.
catch a Growlithe?
No, I had a Growlithe. I evolved it.
Well, where did you catch the Growlithe?
I just found it.
No, I don't think Growlithes are in. I don't think Growlithes are in Sun. I haven't found one. It's not like I've been actively looking, but like.
It was like the second Pokemon I caught.
Oh really?
Yeah.
The second one I caught was Pichu. By the way, it took way too long to get Pichu's friendship to evolve it. I think it was at like 35 when I finally got it to a Pikachu.
Really?
Yeah, it was, and it's not like I never played with it. Like the new affection system is so good.
Mine was at like 20.
That's it. I mean, I don't understand. Like it just didn't evolve for me. Like
it just did not like
it really like, but it had 5 stars of friendship for like from like level 10.
But Leo, I can
stubborn as the real Pikachu.
I can breed you Growlithe.
I don't really want one. Like it's not the big, like I beat the whole. I never had a fire type. I substituted fire type for flying and electricity if I ever needed it.
I feel like that's the difference between Sun and Moon is that you needed fire and Moon.
Why?
Because you came across a lot of ice.
Where? Because I found a lot of ice types at the end too.
Just all throughout the game, a lot of trainers had ice type.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the difference. I was like, there's certain ones you need in this one that you might not need in the other. And
I mean, that's always been the case. Is that the trainer matchups have always been different.
Oh, I found any ice now that I think about it. I don't know if anybody used ice.
Interesting.
Yeah, there was a lot of I don't know. Just not ice. I never saw. I really don't know if I ever actually ran into that many ice trainers.
Yeah, I came across quite a few ice Pokemon. And then it was like I used Arcanine for that. I used a Psyduck.
I saw the Psyduck and I'm like, I already have a water type ninja.
And then, or actually no, now he's a Golduck. And then I used Snorlax for a while.
And then you realize he's not as good as he is in Pokemon Go.
No, he was my tank. Because his health was a lot higher than at lower levels than the rest of the Pokemon. So it'd be like, because he was normal, there weren't that many attacks that could hurt him like critically or be super effective. So it'd be like if somebody if one of my main Pokemon got hurt, I knew there was a something I needed to beat, but I didn't want to take the chance. I'd throw him in, heal them up, and then switch him out. Raichu.
Raichu is amazing in this game. He has no defense at all, but he's so good.
Decidai. I used Luna a lot at the end.
Who's Luna?
The legendary.
The legendary?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't use Solgaleo at all.
See, that's one of the reasons I chose this version is because
Steel Psychic is amazing of a pair.
Okay,
what is your Psychic Dark?
Psychic Go.
You have a Deciduo or a Decidueye. Why do you need another Ghost?
No, sorry.
And you can get Mimikyu, who's
Psychic Ghost.
Which
Yeah,
is
Psychic
insanely
Ghost.
OP. And fucking Mimikyu can take one hit no matter what, and it doesn't hurt him. Like, that's such a great perk.
I mean,
my God.
The only problem with Decidueye is that it's grass.
That's not, but grass works against so many people. Grass can be very
Yes, but when it's in the version where there's a lot of ice Pokemon, it can get really rough. Which is
I used its ghost way more than I used it.
oh
for
yeah,
grass.
oh, same for me. I used its ghost. I think I had its the special spirit or the what is it?
I thought I know what you're talking about. The one where it shoots like a million arrows.
Just the normal attack.
Oh, Spirit Shackles.
Yeah. I had Leaf Blade and Brave Bird and Peck. I used
Why
it
did you keep Peck?
for catching Pokemon.
I have
And
I have my,
there are also times when Brave Bird wouldn't knock them out, but would put them in the red, and then they get full restore. So I put them down to just short of red, and then the next round I'd take them out.
I have my my Hawksaurus has a false swipe, so I just use that. False swipe is easily the best at like making Pokemon like get ready to catch. It's the way I've been catching all my Ultra Beasts. But Crocodile, very underrated Pokemon. Such a good Pokemon. You can catch
What's it called?
Flygon.
The Rock. What's his face?
The Dwayne, the Rock is
Boldor.
I didn't know. Yeah, I
Boldor.
didn't know the people's elbows in it.
Boldor. Or
Oh,
Boulder.
Oh, you see it.
oh, I don't like that Pokemon. Never have.
I used it a lot
I need
because
Flygon.
of flying and heal.
For flying, I had Raichu, and for steel, I had Raichu.
My Raichu never left.
What? Like, I don't understand. It's so good. The Raichu and the Alolan Raichu is so, like, psychic and electric. Is
Yeah,
such
but
a
it has
good
to be able
combo.
to take hits.
But, like, it can if it's up to level.
My
Like,
Raichu.
it's not like it's dead in one hit. It can take, like, 2 or 3 hits.
My Raichu has 132 health.
That's interesting.
And its defense is at 66.
Mine has, yeah, the defense is 81 for mine, but it's 152 health. And it's level, I think 69. No, 59. It's about to be 60. And like 200 XP. Like, it's not that, like, it can't take hits, but it is so offensively pure. It is so good. I use it for, like, when like, one of my Pokemon gets, like, fainted, and then switches it, and, like, I switch it in, and then it one-hits it, and then depending on what the next Pokemon... It's also very fast, where it usually is the first move.
Yeah, I usually would use my Decidueye. My Decidueye is really strong, even on like the normal, just effective hits.
Yeah.
Would take them down to halfway through yellow.
I don't like that it's like one... I would say like 1 in every 3 times it's not the first strike. Like, it's slow. Like, the slowness of your Pokemon is something they changed in this game, and I don't really like it.
Yeah.
It makes me feel much more underpowered than I should be.
Mine... My Decidueye's speed is 115. It's slower than my Arcanine.
Doing all this stuff.
Boom, 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 boom.
It's slower than my Golduck.
Yeah, no, Decidueye is a very slow
And my
Pokemon.
Golduck is lower level than it.
It doesn't make... Like, yeah, my Crocodile is faster, and it's a ground type. Like, what? And, like, 5 levels lower. It's
I think the only thing I have that's slower than it is the Boldor.
I need a Pokemart, by the way. Where, like, I need not like I don't mind that they're connected to the Pokemon Center because it kind of just takes away from, like, there's no need for a second building.
It saves
But I
assets.
need I need a Lily Cove Pokemart. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a multiple level Pokemart.
Yeah, they have like the
That has
shopping
literally
mall,
everything.
but it doesn't really have anything.
Like is that the one like next to Olivia, like where you the second Kahuna? Because I really don't have.
No. It's on Melemele.
No.
It's
Then that's
literally like the first place you go.
No.
There's nothing in there that you buy though. It's like well, you might buy it. There's a clothing store in there.
Oh man, dude, no, my character's all clothed up. She's perfect.
Well,
Because I hated I originally I really didn't like how the girl looked, Like, and I usually always play as a girl. So like, I changed her clothes and her hair and her eyes, and she's perf.
Yeah,
So
I
you
will,
changed basically every physical feature you could.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like it's weird. I thought they made her in all the trailers look like actually crap. Like I didn't want to play as her, and I was like, wow, Sun looks really cool. Why does Moon look like crap? But I don't know. It was kind of weird because it felt like Lily was coming on to me the whole game.
So what are the couple
Lily
differences
was coming on
between?
me. Okay.
What are the differences?
What are the major differences between?
I'll look it up
Sex.
actually.
Andrew, Luna.
'Cause I'm sure they're.
I can't believe it's just called Luna. Like that's
No,
such a-
it's not. It's not. I call it
Is it
Luna.
like-
It's just shorthand for. I think it's like Luna.
Luna Lago.
Lunala.
Oh, cool. I should just name Pokemon.
Well, I mean, it makes
No, but
sense
like-
because Luna is moon.
Yeah, and it's a girl,
Yeah.
so Lunala. But
Yeah, and then Solgaleo makes sense because Sol means sun and Leo means lion.
Lion.
So the reason that I chose Moon, really like it's kind of a stupid reason, but when I was younger, like a lot younger, there was a book that my sister would read to me every night. So this is when I was.
Oh, Hello Moon.
So he was really
No,
young.
this is wait. Are you talking about Stella Luna?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm talking about Stella Luna.
okay. Okay, Justin.
So that's why I got Moon, cause like I was like, it's a bat from the moon. Stella Luna. It's a bat. The moon.
Or you can get a fucking lion from the sun, who's not even a fire type.
Yeah, I'm happy with mine.
That's so funny. That's so stupid. I don't even use Solgaleo, even though it's insanely like it has potential. Have you played with the have you tried to pet your legendary Pokemon?
It's so fucking big.
It's huge. Like it takes up both screens.
Let's see.
I don't know. I really.
So there's
I don't
the
know,
Sandshrews.
Yep. Did you? So
Lycanroc.
You didn't import your Greninja, I take it, did you?
I didn't play.
You didn't play the demo? That was a huge mistake. Greninja is a very good Pokemon, and the Ash Greninja makes it very, very good.
You guys have Goomy and we have Trapinch.
Ooh, oh, that's why I can't find a Trapinch. I was looking
You
for a
guys have
Trapinch.
Cranidos. We have Shieldon. You guys have Tortuga. We have Archon. You guys have Rufflet. We have Volibee.
Mhm.
You guys have Contney. We have Petalilly.
That sounds like a really gross Pokemon.
Right.
Like a fucking pedophile.
Time difference. Pokemon Sun and Moon will run 12 hours apart from each other.
I don't know what that means.
So if you're playing Sun, the game will be in real time according to your DS clock. If you're playing Moon, it'll be 12 hours either ahead or behind.
Oh, so it's usually at night? Is it
Mine?
like dark out for you?
Yeah, a lot of no, there's I guess when I was playing it, it was like I think I got it at about 12 o'clock on
I
Friday.
don't like that. I
So
don't like that at all.
when I started the game was nighttime.
So it was daytime in the game.
No. It was nighttime in the game because it was noon for me.
Okay.
So it was midnight in the game. And so it's really cool because it adjusts the dialogue in the scenes for whether or not it's day or night. So it adjusts what happens according to that. So it was
So I
like
could have gotten a Lunala, yeah. I know.
but
Like I played it at night and it told me like Lily was like, we should wait for the sun to go up. I'm like, oh.
and then it skipped to that
Cool.
time, right?
Yeah.
When the sun was up. Yeah. So it's like it was dark for like I don't know, 6-ish hours. Because then it started getting dark here. So then in the game, it started getting sunny. So then most of the game that I played was sunny because I played it throughout that night. And then
Pretty cool.
I'm curious, Justin. Do you catch a lot of Pokemon, or do you play like Ash, where you catch like 6 and that's your team?
I
Because
usually
I play like Ash and then I go for catching.
yeah, exactly. I build my team, I go through, and then I go back.
Yeah. I only caught Pokemon that really. I only usually catch Pokemon that stand out to me.
Yeah.
Like here,
So
one sec. I'll go to my.
I've caught
my
27.
I didn't even catch that much. Like I think I caught like 10, aside from the Pokemon in my team.
Rowlet, obviously. I caught a Caterpie and a Ladybug.
Oh, of course. Oh my god, I have Butterfree. I love my Butterfree.
Pichu. Munchlax.
Are you going through Pokedex, or are you going through like
Meowth. Growlithe.
Oh god, I hate the Meowth. Why are they so circular now?
I don't care about the Meowth. I hate the Persian.
The Persian looks so stupid. It looks like it had an allergic reaction.
Right?
Like,
Right?
It looks like it swallowed
I was
a
sitting.
bee and it got
Yeah,
stuck
I was
in
gonna
its
say
mouth.
it looks like it just got stung.
Wait, they changed how the Meowth looks?
Yeah, Meowth doesn't look that different, except he doesn't have the coin on his head anymore. And then the Persian looks horrible. The Persian looks
I've
bad.
evolved-
I'm gonna look that up right now.
Why? Because there's a side mission pets.
let me see.
Psyduck.
I didn't get really like.
Rockarola.
I just got given. I got given a lot of Pokemon. I didn't catch any. Although I did catch a Fletchling because I love Fletching, and then Fletchinder. I hate.
So the the two Pokemon that I really want to get are Umbreon and Espeon. I really love Umbreon and Espeon.
I like Espeon a lot more than I like Umbreon, but I do understand where you're coming from. And I don't know where to get EVs in this game.
I don't either. I
love
Umbreon. I love Umbreon a lot because I used it a lot in Pokemon Coliseum.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually ended up carrying that Umbreon through all of my handheld games.
I can't find.
Up to, I think, the last one that I owned, which was Black. I think it's still sitting in Black.
You didn't play Black too?
No.
That's where a lot of these characters in this game came from the Aether Corporation. Or Foundation, or whatever it is.
Oh, he's a different color now, too?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
like that.
Most of the Pokemon that they gave new forms are awesome. Like, I love that Sandshrew has a hood. I think that's really cool. I love that
I have
Ice now. I think that's awesome.
I spent so much time Pancham.
Pancham.
Executor.
Pancham.
I caught Executor.
I'll tell you in a second. I'm looking for an EV. Or I'm looking for the EV in my Pokedex. Go on, sorry.
Aerodactyl. I got given an Aerodactyl. Lunala, and then Nihilego.
You caught
an
Aerodactyl?
I was given an Aerodactyl.
Where was that? I never even saw that.
He looks like he. The Persian looks like he belongs in Garfield.
Fisher.
Right?
At the Fisher's Wharf or whatever. It's the Gyarados boat. Talk to the girl in the Gyarados boat. It's on the left side, like the second wharf in.
I don't know what you just said because I found Eevee and it says it's on a different island, so that's awesome. Oh, you can catch Eevee in this game. You can straight catch Eevee in this game.
That's
it's on
awesome.
Akala Island.
On what?
Akala Island.
Sorry, podcast. We're focusing on Pokemon. Pokemon is important.
Route 4. Oh my god, it's all over Route 4.
Well, I know what I'm going to be spending my night.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing after this. Actually, I'm going to keep getting Ultra Beasts, but let me check the Pokemon that I've caught. I've caught a couple. Like I've literally.
I said 27, but that also counts the evolution.
The evolution, yeah. I caught a Caterpie. It's a Butterfree right now.
Yep.
I caught a Raccombee. I forget what it is before that though.
It's
Cutie
like
Fly. It's a Cutie Fly. I have a Salandit.
Yeah.
But I got a guy one. Here, listen to this. The guy version of Salandit does not evolve. The girl version does at 35. So I was like, I was at like 38, and I'm like, why haven't you evolved yet? And then I realized that guys don't evolve, and I'm like, that is fucking stupid. That is stupid. Because there's like a 25% chance you'll get a girl, and that's like, whatever. I got
Fuck it, I didn't want to evolve it anyways.
I got the fucking Executor that doesn't even fit on the fucking summary screen. And it's a dragon grass. Okay.
What the fuck, Pokemon?
I got a Mimikyu.
I felt the same way when I caught that Executor.
I got an Absol, which is easily one of the coolest Pokemon ever. Even though it's like totally like underpowered. But Fletching. I was given a type Null. That's pretty fucking cool.
Nice.
I caught a Gothita, which is pretty cool. Snowrun. I caught Tapu Koko, but that's after the Elite Four.
Yeah.
So. I caught that with my first Ultra Ball, which really annoyed me because I also caught Solgaleo with my first Ultra Ball, and then I caught my first Ultra Beast with the Beast Ball, like 1. So like catching was really easy in this game.
Well, did you not use your Master Ball?
I still have yet to.
What are you gonna use it on?
I don't know. Probably one of the those are all my Pokemon, by the way. Oh, except my party Pokemon, which I have a Ninetales, which I caught as a Vulpix, Crocodile, which I caught as a it's not a Krokorok, that's the second one. The Crocodile, I can't remember. Greninja, which is fucking awesome. Raichu, which was a Pichu. Haxorus, which I had as a Axew. And then I have a Decidueye. Axew.
Interesting.
Axew is so cute. Oh my god. But like that is some funny shit. Whenever you would like pet the Axew, every time you got lower, his mouth would get wider, and then when you get to the bottom, like where his dick should be, it was like.
I love petting Arcanine.
Oh, because he's a dog.
It's really like fulfilling.
Having a dog.
Like
Compies are stupid.
Yeah. So let's get this over with. We've been talking about a lot of Pokemon. Yeah, let's talk about Super.
All right. Well, where do you want to start? Do you want to start?
How happy are you that we're going back into fillers?
You know how to piss me off. Super.
Justin, well played.
I saw the preview for next time. I'm like, how did Leo react to this? And then in my head, I saw you like smashing your computer with your feet.
That wasn't the start though. That whole episode pissed me off. Starting from the horrible animation.
Did you guys talk about Super last week?
No. Well,
Okay.
I mean, we talked about how I was right, and then we talked about
so
everything else.
I want to go back to last week's Super because I wasn't able to be here for that. Just quick.
I want to hear it. No, stop. I want to hear it. Justin, concede, please. Tell me I was right.
Well, technically, we were all right.
Technically, we were all right.
Oh, you guys were all right? Trunks can't defeat.
He did it.
Zamasu.
He did it.
Didn't know.
100%.
He was still alive.
Well, I guess
He actually
the
amount of technicalities coming out of this
made
right now
him
is
even
sickening.
deadlier. He fucking powered him up.
No.
I mean, if anybody was the most right, it was me. I said the Omni King was gonna finish it.
Okay, but that was so obvious from the preview. But what?
I said that before.
And he got the button. Everything was pointing towards that.
I said
just like
that
it was pointing
before.
towards Vegito.
Okay, you were saying Gogeta before, and you said fusion was never gonna happen.
I was hoping it was gonna be Gogeta.
No, I will say you were right that Trunks did strike a good blow on him.
No, he
didn't defeat him.
Okay.
Well, the black part was gone for
Yes.
sure. Black.
He defeated Black. He didn't defeat Zamas.
Because he was still.
He didn't win the battle.
Was the battle over after he did that, though?
No, everybody was killed.
It was over. It was over.
It was over in the sense that he lost.
I'm gonna get Toriyama on the phone. Let's get this shit straightened out.
But no, my whole big thing on that episode. Spirit bomb.
Horrible resolution.
What the fuck?
What? I
That
don't
was
get
so
what you're saying.
random.
It was a spirit bomb. Like,
Yeah, he did the spirit bomb. Even Goku acknowledges that he does the spirit bomb.
What the fuck? Goku spent how long learning that from King Kai?
Well, we actually don't know because
Well, but
they never
you
showed it.
you know what I mean. He spent
yeah,
a certain amount of
Spent
time
doing it.
learning it from a god
Who they're gonna
Like,
bring back to life.
to be able
but
to
think
be
about it.
able to do that. And even
In next
then,
week's episode.
even then, like, it took forever to charge up, even against Boo, and then it just happens instantly for Trunks. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, Trunks has shown some great learning skills when he learned the Mafuba from a phone.
And then you got to think about it though. When Goku was learning that stuff back then,
Goku
and
was a
Goku
dumbass.
isn't
Well,
that too.
that's
But,
also something I feel like it would be harder for Goku, the Mafuba, because it's not actually having to do with fighting, but rather see.
Mafuba. Sorry,
which
go on.
I think Trunks has more concentration when it comes to
Doing something
techniques
like
and
that,
doing stuff
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
And because he's been like on survival mode his whole life, so he has to learn things quickly.
So I just like that bugged me because I was like, Goku, like, even when he's fighting Majin Buu and he had everybody on the planet like still alive transferring energy to him, he still needed like 10 minutes to charge it up. And then Trunks's was like instantaneous. It bugged me. I'm fine with it, but it bugged me.
Yeah, but
Wanna know
you
what
gotta
bugged
think
me?
about it though. Super goes by way quicker than Dragon
Yeah.
Ball Z did though.
And I
If
also
it was
it bugged me, but then I also thought he also got energy from Goku and Vegeta.
Yeah,
So
but
that
they
boosts
couldn't
his level.
transform into Super Saiyan.
God, Dragon
They
Ball.
couldn't transform into Super Saiyans after that.
No, it
Why
was
was-
before that. They didn't have enough energy.
No.
no,
That
he
only
gave-
happened
he
in-
gave- he
that
gave-
only happened-
That was this other episode.
Yeah,
was in
that only
this
happened in
episode.
this last episode.
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, you're right. No, you're right.
It's because of the final Kamehameha. That's why that's
Well,
what took much energy.
but
they
they
said that. Yes, I know, Nick. You jumped in late. Shut the fuck up.
fuck
I
off,
want
Nick.
to correct everyone and everything. Continue.
But no, so that was my pet peeve about that last week's episode, the spirit bomb. I just got pissed off at that.
Oh, me too.
But that's it. But everything else you was cool with.
I
Wait,
wasn't
You were okay with Vegito getting a time limit?
No, I wasn't okay with
Oh,
that.
I hate
I'm
it. Oh, that's
fucking
the
pissed that
worst.
they changed
Way
the
worse.
lore.
There's no concept. There's like no concept of consequence.
No, they went from the Grand Kai, Elder Kai, saying like if you fuse in the original Dragon Balls, if you fuse, you'll never unfuse. And they unfused in Boo, but they said it must have been bad air or whatever. It must have been something weird with the energy inside of him. And now it's just like,
Right.
Kind of made sense. I
well,
guess.
yeah, no,
But I guess
that was
makes-
just
that
like,
makes sense,
but
though.
that made sense because Majin Buu was a magical being.
Yeah,
like,
they always said it was
it-
because of his magic.
I always
Yeah.
wondered
It-
why the hell they broke apart. I was like, why did they?
It
break
was
apart?
because they lowered their energy shield, and then Boo's like the magic whatever in his body, like they assumed just forced them apart.
But that's kind of hard to believe, though.
But it made
more-
made some
it made
sort of
sense, though.
sense. And then now they're justifying it just by saying like, oh yeah, if you're not a god, it just doesn't work. Like they just kind of threw
I
it.
guess-
They
I
threw
guess
it out
if you
there.
Think about it. They are the first mortals to ever fuse in general with the earring. So I guess they wouldn't know that for a fact. But I guess he knew. But Elder Kai didn't. I don't know how that works. But but think about it. The Kais aren't really as great as they
So
seem,
then
as opposed to
what
the-
struck me then was that if a mortal uses a Patora and it only lasts for an hour, Black was a mortal and he fused with
That's what I was
Zamasu.
thinking.
So why
No, he was not immortal.
Black
Well,
was
his body
immortal?
was.
His body
Yeah, but
was
his
mortal.
his soul was a god.
But it's
That's-
not the
they
fusing.
emphasize
It's
that.
not the fusing of God. It's the fusing of the
Oh.
bodies. That's
not
why.
the fusing
That's
of the
why.
soul.
That's why the
I
fuse
think the
Zamasu's
soul, I think
body.
the soul does play a little bit to it too.
That.
Because like,
But that's
'cause
why.
he-
That's why the you're pointing the wrong direction.
No, I'm No, I'm not. I'm looking at. I'm watching this. I was fuck.
now
Um,
it just
It's
showed it in the
because for
screen.
me he's right here. Literally
But
for me
so
he's right here.
yes,
so
the
it's like-
souls do play a part in it, but the body should have rejected after an hour.
Yeah, I
Because
do agree with that.
no matter what, it was still the fusing of a mortal and an immortal body. Or
Hey, but you know what? When it's this way, it is really authentic Dragon Ball because they never fucking keep track of anything.
they never
ever.
just. It's
So
just
Emma-
like power levels. What power levels?
Yeah, what's
Oh, those were
that?
obsolete after the Nappa fight.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah. So then in this
Ginyu,
latest-
Ginyu is that Ginyu? Whatever. Sorry.
in this
Okay, Ginny's the last one to mention power levels.
Your
in
power
general.
is over 130,000.
also super glad that Kaioken came back.
Yeah, he only used it for a second though.
I-
And it didn't
Yeah.
really do shit.
I don't care. I was just glad that it
and
came
he could
back.
have died. He just kind of but him doing it there kind of totally threw the whole I might die if I use it out the window.
Well, but we also
He
speculated
didn't, use
before.
it, he didn't use it as long though. He
Yeah,
didn't-
we all
like-
we also speculated before that he also went further fight against it. He went times 10. This was just normal Kaioken.
All right, but either way, he didn't power up. He didn't like take like 10 minutes to just scream. He didn't do anything.
Right.
He kind of just went right into it after kicking, after exerting energy, not gaining.
But think about it. Usually when he uses Kaioken, he doesn't
Kaioken,
stay in
Kaioken doesn't
No,
involve
I know.
screaming.
It's a burst. It's a burst. It's
Yeah.
a burst. Yeah, 100%. But like, you have to build up. Like he built up against Hit. He built up against Vegeta. He didn't build up against Nappa.
That's-
because he only used a Kaioken.
That's
like what?
base, but that's like normal powering up versus using Kaioken as a technique. Kaioken has never been like a the technique itself has never been something that has had a lot of build up. Goku powering up always did, but using the technique itself was never a big build up.
Yeah, he says Kaioken, and they're looking like, "What is that?" And then
Yeah,
they get hit.
and then
That's
and
usually
then
how-
it happened.
What happened against Hit? You had the fucking whole field shaking. You had Hit like, what are you doing?
That was
And then
him.
it
That was
exploded, and he
that
was
was
like,
him.
I usually can't do this.
And
That
then
was
they're in
him-
the tournament too.
That he says that was him melding the two keys together
Then why didn't he do that for this one?
because he
Because
had
he would have got killed
he had,
off.
he had already done that. That's why he was.
But-
That's why he was able to go into Kaioken at that point was because
No,
he had
there's
already
no
melded
possible
them
way.
before.
While he's fighting Black Zamasu, there's no
No,
fucking
no,
way
no.
he could
What-
concentrate on that.
What
too.
I'm saying is that when he did it with Hit, his body remembered.
Oh, okay,
like,
okay. So what you're saying is he did it once and for all.
Yeah, exactly. So he
I'll accept that. I'll
yeah,
concede to that.
and that
I'll
was
concede.
that was
I'll
what we had
accept it
talked
too.
about. That was what we had talked about before, when he originally did that, and then it got into like the filler where his body was all messed up. As we said, like I think it was you who said it. It was either you or Nick who said it that we're never gonna see his body get messed up by it again because it's never gonna he's never gonna push it that far.
I didn't see it like that, but I mean, I guess if that's what it actually is, then that makes sense.
Well,
but like, it's just, it's so stupid
and
that there's
when-
no more consequence.
Well, when that happened, when he did it this time, it made me remember that when he did it against Hit, Vegeta was saying as he goes up in power with that, the consequences on his body go up as well. So when he was fighting against Hit, he went up to times 10, but in this fight, he only went up to just a normal Kaioken because he couldn't risk wasting all of his energy.
Because he was like almost done when he did it right then and there. He just fell out
Yeah.
right after.
He's like, you grabbed
was-
my leg.
yeah, it was
Kaioken,
like-
I'll hit you with the other leg.
It was like
Well,
last-
he's doing that little thing where he like breaks like their
yeah, where he was
whatever they're
doing he was like energy
Just
breaking.
messing up their arm.
If he squeezed, that would
And
have
his
been
arm-
hilarious.
And his arm seems already
I think
broken already.
I think the idea behind that was that he was using their key to break their bones. So when he used Kaioken and he couldn't break it, it was because the keys had changed.
Now look,
He's-
you guys, I just gotta
I'm
point
sorry.
this out. You guys are putting way too much thought in like process behind Dragon
Dude,
Ball.
Of course
Like
we
Nick
are.
Said, nothing is
Nothing
ever
makes
in the
sense.
show.
It's gonna be explained in the next episode, and we're just gonna be like, wow.
I still don't.
That's
I
lame.
still need to know why Trunks can go demigod.
Because we
Yeah.
have no idea. Because we don't know what that
I like
is.
calling it that. I didn't know what to call it, and I like that you're calling it demigod. That's cool. That's a cool way
It's
of
right.
putting it.
Demigods are
Another thing,
awesome.
Yeah.
How the
Look,
hell
look,
did you learn the
look.
spirit bomb without learning the spirit bomb?
Look.
Tell
We
me
talked
that.
about that
Look,
before you got here, Nick. You're way too late. Shut the fuck up.
I know, but
Look,
tell me
look,
how.
We'll find. Look, we'll find.
See,
we'll find out. When
okay.
the next video game they make, they'll have some random name for it, and then that's what everyone's gonna call it.
I was thinking
uh,
actually this arc really helped out with Xenoverse because now it gives
Yeah.
Trunks a
I'm
reason
gonna-
not to be.
I'm gonna say
like,
I'm gonna say one thing to what you said, Leo,
Not
where
to be what?
where you and Ronnie said it was like Trunks has to be able to learn quick, which is how he learned the Mafu Ba by just watching the video.
Mephiba!
So I can accept that, but he's never seen the Spirit Bomb before.
Yeah, that's why he was surprised as hell is when he did it. he
So
didn't know he was doing.
so
he-
I was
he
just
didn't even
like,
know he was
Well, how
doing
did he
it
do the
until
Gallic
after
gun? That's my question.
because he saw Vegeta
When-
use it.
When?
He trained a year with him.
Yeah, but we don't like.
You
I mean,
think-
yeah, granted, good.
You
It's
think
obvious that he was trying to
Vegeta
learn
never
during that
used
time.
Gallic Gun when training with
He
Trunks?
knew Final Flash at that point, man.
Oh, that's when he
That's
was- he might
another
have learned-
thing
he might-
that pisses me off. Is in this last episode, he used Final Flash, but in the episode, 2 episodes before that, when they did the combined
Father-son.
Gallic Gun, I was
It's
just
the
like,
father-son Gallic gun, and then it's not the same thing. You
I
can't
just- it
replicate the
pissed-
father-son Kamehameha.
No.
Why would you try?
it pissed me off because I was like, that's not his strongest technique. Like, obviously they can combine because they combined a
I don't
Kamehameha,
know. I don't-
a
Wait, Final
Kamehameha,
Flash
a
is, like,
Gallic Gun,
world stronger
and a
than a
Final
Gallic Gun.
Flash together in this last episode. And then in that episode, they combined 2 Gallic Guns.
Yeah, but like the
I get the sentiment
you
to
gotta-
it.
it's
I
more
get-
spiritual.
I get the sentiment.
I
I
think-
get the sentiment to it. But it just like after this last episode, it just bugged me. It really bugged me.
I don't know. Final Flash might be one of his. Because think about it. It would be Gallic Kamehameha when they fuse instead of Final Kamehameha for anything.
Oh my god,
He
Final
wouldn't
Flash
come- he
is
would-
not so cool.
He would have combined 2 different moves. They would use that one.
It'd be
Whenever I
Final
see the Final
Kamehameha because those are
Kamehameha,
both
weird.
Goku and Vegeta's strongest moves.
You know what I would call a
Honestly,
Gallic gun
just
mixed with a
think about it,
Kamehameha?
because
Kamehameha
Like-
gun. Shut the fuck up.
like,
Nick.
No, I call
Uh,
it Kamehameha boom. Isn't that clever?
Big Bang Kamehameha.
Kamehameha boom.
no,
Oh,
it'd
that's
be the
another one too,
Kamehameha
yeah.
gun.
Stop.
But it's funny how like Vegeta has like not used Gallic Gun ever since like the Saiyan saga. Like every time before then he's been using either when he just shoots randomly for no reason or Final Flash or whatever.
The whole like he never kills anybody with it, but he does it every fucking fight.
Yeah.
Taka taka taka
Yeah.
taka taka.
Goku used it. I remember I saw Goku used it once when he was fighting both Black and Zamasu when they told him that he killed his
That's the Big Bang
Chi-Chi and
Kamehameha.
Goku.
It's the Big Bang Kamehameha. It's not the
Which,
big
by the way,
Kamehameha.
is easily the coolest move.
Oh my
ever.
god. That was
It's so
that
annoying
was
that they can't
so
use it again.
awesome.
It's easily my
What?
favorite move that
The Big
anybody
Bang
has ever done.
Kamehameha.
Actually, I'm sorry. No,
Oh.
burning.
One of
burning.
the few
burning attack.
things that
Easily so cool.
one of the few things that
GT did
GT
right.
Yeah, the only good thing from out of GT was the fusion
Gogeta.
between that Super Saiyan.
What are you guys talking about, man? Baby, Popara, those are 2 of the best things Dragon Ball ever had to offer.
Baby, I was like Baby was pretty cool. That fight was actually.
Popara.
That's,
What the hell's par? Okay, wait, what? Are you just saying it weird?
No,
I'm having a problem.
was.
Was that in GT?
like,
Yeah.
Is that like a really small arc or something, or?
No, they were like a good-sized arc. Like they were like a really good enemy because like they just made you dance and then they like it made you.
Oh, damn! I didn't know that name.
Burr.
Yeah, no.
Wait,
I-
that's actually in Xenoverse too. That's a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pan does it. It's awesome, and so does Trunks. Future
Trunks.
from GT, not Future.
Um,
There's 4 different Trunkses in Xenoverse 2.
Kid,
So
Future.
You got the regular one.
Oh, I didn't even think about Kid. You have Future Trunks, Trunks from the future. You have GT Trunks.
And time.
You have Xenoverse Trunks. You have Kid Trunks.
You
5.
said Kid Trunks.
I
you
didn't
already
say
said
Kid Trunks
Kid Trunks.
before. No.
That was kind of funny though.
Yeah.
How like when they
Trunks,
came
or you have
back.
Future Trunks, Trunks from the future, GT Trunks, Xenoverse Trunks, Kid Trunks.
5.
I find that very funny how like when they got out the time machine after the Omni King blew up everything, and like when
Get to
little
the
Trunks,
time machine!
Get to
when
the
little Trunks,
get through the
when little
chopper.
Trunks saw older Mai, he was like it's weird how like young Trunks would look at older Mai was like oh,
And
then
young Mai
looks
looked at older Trunks. Yeah.
That's so awkward. That's
But it
so
makes
awkward.
sense.
It makes sense though, but I was like,
Yeah,
that's
it's
so
the
awkward though.
Yeah.
And then they look at each other like I kind of like you, but I like your older version better.
They have the future to look forward to. I actually never expected Pilaf to actually say what he did, which is
What?
like focus on the current and not the future.
Pilaf has developed so much over the
Yeah, Pilaf's actually an acceptable character now. He's not like, oh, Dragon Balls. Fuck, there's Goku. Gotta go.
Yeah.
I
He's
think
part of
Pilaf
the
is
crew now.
actually
They're all part
he's
of
my
the crew
favorite
now.
character from Super right now. It goes Whis, Beerus, Pilaf,
Whis has a father.
and then no one else.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Yeah,
Angel
You know
has a
what?
father.
You know what's
cool.
really weird for me to think about is that
Whis has a sister too.
and the fact that Mai is actually older than Goku.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
they're all older.
They're all
Yeah.
older than Goku.
So how in the hell in Future Trunks timeline is my Future Trunks age? You
I
thought
don't
about
know.
Wait, what'd
that?
you say?
I
I'm
thought
sorry?
about that. Future
Is-
Mai
Is it said that she's
aged.
is it said that she's his age?
Well, you got to think Future Mai.
Looks-
No, you have to think Future Mai also got changed back to a kid.
Did she, though?
Oh, I forgot
You
about
have
that.
to think that they do.
Well,
Or,
They got-
how,
they-
how
they
would,
must
or
have
she
it.
would be.
When
How
did
would
that?
it
When
happen?
did, that,
I
when
don't-
did it get changed to a kid?
it was because of the Dragon Balls, and when Piccolo's dead because of the androids, how the hell are they gonna wish her young again? That she should be
I don't know,
fucking
but
like.
you have to think that, or else she would be Chi
When
Chi
did that?
looking.
No, but
Yeah,
they
she should be. She should
they
be.
weren't changed in Dragon Ball Z.
No, they're changing Super.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, Battle like super.
but
super.
what I'm saying is it was after Trunks' arc.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it
but
would have been
like,
it would have
you-
been after
You're
the
supposed
split.
to assume. You guys are putting way too much. I hate that you guys are putting so much logic in. There isn't logic. This
Think
is just
about who
fucking
you're
anime.
talking to.
But
Yeah,
like
I
you
know.
guys have to realize like there's not that much logic. Like
Oh, I know.
cool, Trunks learned this move, whatever. Cool,
I know.
Trunks learned another move, whatever. Mai is
guys-
his age.
Do you guys
Like, it
even
just-
enjoy Dragon Ball anymore now that literally nothing ever at all has consequences?
No,
Like,
I don't.
What about the
Hey,
fact
don't-
that
oh,
nothing
no.
fucking happens?
First of all, the animation
Oh,
for
I
this
know.
the first half
No.
of this episode was so subpar. It made me
Oh,
vomit.
that sky just looked horrible.
No, did you see fucking the faces? Like
That's-
it was like this. It was
That's
like
what
this
that's
the whole
what
time.
that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, you said the face. You said the sky.
Are you talking about Zamasa's face in the sky?
Yeah, that's what we're all
Oh,
talking
I mean that's different. I was talking about Elder Kai. Vegeta's hair was like this tall or this
about.
tall.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
Oh, go watch it. It's horrible. You'll never not unsee it. Goku had the bulkiest face in the world, and then even Bulma had like a manly face. And then like halfway through, it changed back. Like after they showed the second Omni King, it was back to normal animation. You're like, what the fuck just happened?
Well, that's how it
That's-
usually is. After like the big budget episode, and like the next one seems like, oh shoot, what the hell
Yeah, but
happened?
it shouldn't be like half of the episode is shit, half of the episode's amazing.
Okay, I'm just
It
gonna
should be
say,
like- it should be either one or.
Josh, you never said that. Calling you out on that.
I'm just curious. I don't like. Remember how they were talking about like there's gonna be 2 Trunkses and Mai's now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's this? Like I don't know what the second pair are gonna do. Like they had it like this huge set piece in this story, and I'm like, what does it matter? Just tell them the situation, tell them what happened. Are you guys gonna be like the Guardians, or like are you guys like are they gonna stay in this universe, help out? Like Future Maya is everybody's favorite character, or not Future Maya, Future Trunks, and Future Maya is a really really cool character at this point. I wouldn't mind
they're
seeing them more.
going back to the future, and I don't think they plan on coming back now.
But why was it such a like? I'm not like speculating on what
until
actually
until the next series, Dragon Ball Ultra. That's when Trunks comes back again.
Dragon Ball Ultra revolves around Pan, Trunks, and Goku going across the universe.
No. No,
Why did
they're
they
gonna go.
do that? Do you guys know why?
They're gonna go in
What?
between that one.
Was
Talking about
GT
GT?
was about like the bigger Dragon Balls, right?
No, it was about the Black Star.
Black Star Dragon Balls, right?
It was the Black Stars. It was the Black Stars,
They're trying
and then it was that the Dragon Balls had been used too much. The evil
Yeah,
intentions
and
of
then-
humans were like.
Which actually wasn't the worst arc, but whatever.
No, it was an interesting idea.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, like-
100%. Like really interesting idea.
Like, think about that. That's some risk. That's some risk and reward right there. You can't use the
It's
Dragon
it's a
Balls
monkey's
much.
paw.
Exactly.
Like I would like that to be in Super, but like I don't want it to be as dark, so to speak. I want some of the humor. Like I loved in this. Hey, look at Blurry Leo, guys. I loved in this arc where like Vegeta was like, "Are you really crying? Like,
Yeah.
is this shit happening?" That was
I died laughing. I was like, cause thinking about it, he was like, "Do you always got to have the last word? Like, shut
Yeah.
shut the
Yeah.
hell up."
that
I was
killer.
like, I forget how much of a sense of humor the fusion of Goku and Vegeta have,
yeah,
because they
Vegeta
already
was-
have personalities of their own.
Yeah.
With them together makes it even hilarious.
It's like it's Goku. It's like the Goku part just has him say it, but like the words are from Vegeta.
Yeah, that's the best part about it, right? But you have like the added to like the physical attitude of Vegeta. You have the like the hair of Vegeta, the body of Goku, but like it's so Goku.
Yeah.
And like you hear Vegeta just say shit, and you're like,
I don't know.
Well, yeah. Of course they would take Goku's body. Who wants to see a short little
"Hey, fuck you."
I
Oh,
think
look.
I think it's a good combination of their bodies.
Yeah, it is. Because like
I
certain facial features they had, like they switch, like, oh, he might has a little bit of like Vegeta's facial features, but he has
Yeah.
this body outline is like Goku's.
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff
he has
like that.
Vegeta. He has Vegeta's face
Every
and
hair.
or Vegeta's like
The
like,
jawline.
head figure. Yeah, jawline,
Oh.
and then he has Goku's face. Like it's
Yeah.
it's a good combination, but like it's so funny. I love when they're just like humorous. Spirit Sword is easily like the coolest shit ever.
Spirit Sword.
Yeah.
I loved.
Not the Trunks
I
one, not the Trunks one, the
absolutely
Vegeta one.
loved.
It was funny.
I loved when Zamasu does the hand sword, the energy sword, and Vegeta's just like, I could do that too. I'm the OG.
Yeah.
I just sat there
Yeah,
and
Vegeta's
like,
one of my favorites.
this is
did do it.
amazing. It was
was
like,
saying,
I
wow.
really wanted him to be like, huh, mine's longer than.
Oh my god.
That would have been amazing.
Vegeta is one of my favorites. It's awesome.
Vegeta's a cocky son of.
Yeah, he's one of my like. Oh man.
This is the
It's-
first time.
It's
this
got
is the
the
first
pride
time
of
he's ever-
two Saiyans.
That's funny. But this is the first time he went straight to the point. Like when he first turned into Vegeta the first time, he was like, I'm trying to get used to this, and like toying with Boo the whole time. He was like, Vegeta's like, hell no, I'm getting through this now. I gotta beat
Because he
you
had an
now.
hour, man, which turned into 2 minutes.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean, Josh? Do you guys think they will make a new even happen, or will the Omni God tournament happen?
Event. A new event
Oh.
or like an arc.
Well,
they have to go
they've-
into the arc. I
yeah,
cannot,
they have.
I
They're probably gonna have like 2 or 3 filler episodes,
fuck that.
which is gonna suck, and then they're probably gonna go into the tournament.
Although I would
Even though-
like, I
Yeah.
would like King Kai to have a life again.
Yeah.
I don't know why they haven't wished him back yet. But it's not like it
'Cause
really
it's no-
matters.
because it-
Jeez.
Because there's no point. It's like it doesn't really matter.
It's like whatever. I want Bubbles to have a
Like-
life though. Bubbles is
Bubbles
OG.
Bubbles deserves it.
Pebbles deserves it.
I went back in episode before I think even Frieza. I think this is right after the Battle of the Gods.
Frieza,
Um,
Frieza, Frieza, Frieza.
Oh my
When
god.
Goku's like plowing the fields. What the fuck are you talking about,
Yeah,
Josh?
when is Bardock's not even canon?
Mentioned Bardock.
Yeah. But it's
Bardock is like a fan favorite now though.
yeah.
Bardock is my favorite. Like even before Xenoverse 2, he was my fucking favorite. My god,
It's funny.
Bardock is so cool.
It's funny. Like Bardock is really in every other media except for the show.
Yeah.
He's in everything else but the show. He's in video games. He's in all the other extra things that they do off. But
Because he is the OG Super Saiyan, man.
Which I thought was.
I was
really
like,
good.
they made him like at first he was just he's Goku's dad, but they made him so relevant over time over the
Dude,
series.
he's like one of the main characters of Xenoverse 2.
Well,
He is.
I think it's kind of funny because if we say Bardock is the OG Super Saiyan,
Yes.
going off that logic, then Broly's the OG Super Saiyan Blue.
But it's not the same. It's not the same
Because
thing.
of Trunks.
Not the same thing.
I'm just saying he's
You're not gonna lie. You're not gonna lie. When he did it, he did look like the eyes was fully white and the hair spiked up.
so before Broly went like crazy, like the gold like legendary Super Saiyan, his base form turned into when he goes Super Saiyan in his base form blue. His hair is blue.
It's,
But like he had sensible ki.
Didn't they change that though in the second movie?
His
They
ki
Yeah.
was, yeah, it was
The second
yellow,
movie
but,
he had just yellow hair.
but like you can't overlook that they could sense his ki.
I'm just saying
It's not God
he's
King.
the OG blue, not necessarily God, but he had the OG blue Super
All right,
Saiyan.
I'll give you OG Blue, but he's not Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
Oh,
No, I said Super Saiyan blue, not Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
Okay, I can dig that. I can get down with that. Hello, toxic. But
Toxic.
I don't know. Bardock is the OG, man. He is literally like he's the coolest. Like I had a son. Oh shit, I have two of them.
I don't think that's cool at all.
well,
Bardock
he knew
is
the
like
first.
the-
He knew the first one because he's older, but
No,
He
he
never
knew,
really
like
got
that's totally TFS. But like really though, like he is the biggest badass.
If they could bring back a character from Dragon Ball or Z, who would you want? Chaozu.
Fuck Chaozu.
Fuck Chaozu.
Chaozu.
Everyone makes fun of me for this, but I don't give a shit about the memes. I'd have Yamcha back.
TN.
Fist. TN2, I guess. You know the original Z fighters in like the Saiyan arc?
TN,
I
have you
wish
been
they
working
could-
out? Because you are jacked.
I want
Yeah,
Launch.
yeah. That's why we don't see
TN
that
shoulders.
doctrine.
Yeah, who
TN
knows?
shoulders
Maybe
were,
I'll be the
like,
next Super Saiyan.
They were so big, but I want Launch or
Launch?
Jack.
Oh, you know what else I've noticed about the
She-
difference in art
She
style
disappeared after Dragon Ball.
between there's a huge difference in art style between all the series. Like this one and Super, everyone is so fucking skinny. And then in Z, they were unsensibly buff. And then in just regular Dragon Ball, they were just kind of drawn in in a normal proportion.
Actually, in the beginning of Z, they kind of looked like Dragon, but as the show evolved, like
Well-
Goku and Vegeta became more cut
They become-
as
You also
it's like
have to remember that
animation too.
I have a meme for this. I'm
In-
gonna post it in the
in both Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, the manga was the source, but in Super, the anime is the source.
True. But why the hell are they all so goddamn skinny now? When the hell did that happen?
Well,
remember-
because Super Saiyan God.
Yeah,
Makes them.
it eliminates the waste in the body.
That's
So
why
it like makes their body suitable to hold that God Key. Like if you look at Beerus, he's really skinny, but he holds so much power.
It makes them the ideal.
That's
what it's supposed
that's
to
what I was looking for.
That's what you're looking for. Like it makes their body ideal to hold the God
Yeah.
Key.
An ideal vessel.
Yep.
There we go.
All right, guys, here you go. Check out the meme I just posted. I think you'll like it. I found this a while ago. I might have actually already posted it. Probably did, but it's pertinent to this talk. So
Is it in the Discord?
It's
is.
in the memes.
Memes.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it looked in like old.
But like, I really like that. I really miss that art style. Like, I really miss that art style. But I kind of like this.
I do,
That's
but the
really
newer the new drawing definitely does look.
I like the old bodies, but I love the energy in this show where it's all like sparky and like it's not like perfect. It's like got like it's like compared to
like
like
a looks like a
lightsabers,
flame.
Kylo
like a
Ren
flame.
versus like Obi-Wan's. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I guess I think one of the things that you just have to think about is like the techniques that they used back then versus now, and like all the
Man.
technology they have now is like so different.
Oh, I thought you were talking about in show.
Both in show and in drawing. Like
Well,
now,
I mean, like in drawing, like they have like computer.
yeah, exactly. But back then they had to ink and do all that kind of stuff on their own. But now they can do it. I mean, not all of them do it. Some of them still do the old-fashioned way, but some of the newer ones do it on the computer, like on a Surface or something, which makes it a lot easier. Yeah, it makes it a lot easier to do toning and shading and all that kind of stuff.
Not even toning. You can if you look back at like Resurrection of F. If you look at all the sheer number of Frieza soldiers, they could never do that. Like that's probably the reason like there weren't that many Frieza soldiers on like the Namekian arc. Like
that's what they just made them all like super OP people like Dodoria, Zarbon, and the Genki Force.
Yeah,
they didn't have like all the 10,000 just random people.
Yeah, they had millions.
And if they did do it, they all looked like completely the same, except for color. That's about it. They couldn't make them like a different type of alien.
Yep.
Or whatever.
Go back and watch Resurrection of F. That shit was cray.
Oh, yeah,
that was. So I went back and I watched the Super episodes for Resurrection of F,
which were much better than the actual movie. Because you had Ginyu come back.
Yeah, I liked the flow.
He was there for like a cool minute.
Yeah, I liked the flow of the Resurrection of F. I liked the flow of the movie a lot.
I hated I can't get past the movie's fighting animation.
I'm not talking about the animation. I'm talking about the flow of the actual story of the movie.
Like the story is great. The story is much. It just
the
gels better,
fighting. The fighting was better in the Super episodes by far.
Yeah, because like you look at it and you're like, here's the fight.
They had time. They had more time to do it.
I'm like, wait, why can't we just see it from one angle? I'd rather have the than like.
Yeah. They're probably just trying something new and seeing how people like it. And are they using it
then
now?
I also went back and I watched the Battle of Gods, and I love how they transitioned from being at Capsule Corp to being on a boat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were. They were on a boat.
In Super,
with,
they were on a boat
Beerus.
when they fought with Beerus.
Oh. Yeah, they were.
They didn't fight through the forest. They didn't fight underground.
Huh.
They fought up in the like stratosphere, and then they were also saying like that they're going to destroy the world. It was a great fight. I liked the original Battle of Gods fight in that more than the Super.
I just love the outcome when he's like, "You haven't noticed yet, have you?"
Yeah, exactly.
Notice what?
I liked it more in Battle of Gods because that scene was a lot better.
Yeah.
It was like Piccolo noticed it, but like it went on for a couple of minutes, like the actual fighting, and then Beerus is like, "You haven't noticed, have you? You're not a Super Saiyan God anymore." And it was like a lot more like.
What about when they called him Bills?
Bills.
Yeah, they were like Bills.
Bills.
Do you guys remember that?
I do remember that, and like there was a time, it was like during the Resurrection F arc, where I went back and I was like, "Who's the character named Bills again?" And I was like, "I swear I remember a character named Bills."
Bills.
It was fucking Beerus. How did that happen? Was that in the movie
Uh,
only, or was that?
No, I think it was.
No,
A,
it was in dubbed.
yeah, it was a
It was in anything
translation. It was a translation error.
It was stupid. Hey guys, I'm Bills.
Hey,
I'm Lord Beerus.
So in the movie dub, the English movie dub, he calls himself Lord Bills? Or in the show? That's what I was asking.
No, the show is Beerus.
It's not the show because the show is much later. It's in the movie. I think unless it's like been edited.
I think
Just
think it
watched
was-
it. He said Beerus the whole time.
I think it was
maybe they
the
changed it.
original release, or the initial release.
Yeah, like I remember
Oh, man.
seeing it. I remember seeing like when they were like, "Oh my god, it's fucking out!" I'm like, "Oh my god, I gotta watch it."
Yeah,
Who's
they-
Bills?
It was the original release, and then like they went back and they're like, "Oh fuck, this is wrong,"
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
must have.
because everybody had seen the subbed, and they're like,
Are they
what?
dubbing? Are they dubbing Super yet?
Yeah.
Like I thought they
Yeah,
simulcast.
they're
Yeah.
dubbing it.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
dubbing it.
they're
Did
dubbing
they
it.
start or is it simulcasting?
It's almost done, I thought.
Because while I
They
love
just
the sub,
confirmed it. They just confirmed it not that long ago.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Right.
That's what I thought. Like,
Well, doesn't
while
that
I
mean they've
love
been
the sub,
underway
I
for a
love-
while?
Yeah.
Goku's
What's up?
Goku's American voice actor,
Sean Shamel.
Sean Shamel, he's been like a little over
Ooh,
there with that question.
I can't wait to hear freaking Goku's voice in some of those like moments, because like hearing the ferocity in his voice was gonna be cool.
It's one of the only, if not the only, anime that I think is better dubbed.
Yeah, because no one likes
Cowboy
Goku.
Bebop. Never mind. 2 anime. Cowboy Bebop and Dragon Ball.
Yeah, Cowboy Bebop, yes.
Okay, as
Cowboy
of
Bebop has
as of the
best
4th,
dub ever. Come on, camera. Thank you.
they haven't said when we can expect the dub.
But it'll probably be
Well, they
soon.
haven't even given a date?
Probably
for us?
sometime next year, probably.
I can't wait till it's simulcasted as dub.
I don't think
I
it
really
will
love
be.
Sean Shamel and Chris Sabat's voice.
I don't think it'll be simulcasted as dub.
It should be if they want to make money.
They've
That's how
got
Crunchyroll's
way too much catching up to do.
Yeah, I mean that's how Crunchyroll and Funimation are staying afloat. Like they simulcast. If they didn't simulcast, they would lose everything.
I think Crunchyroll is staying afloat more than Funimation.
Funimation, like you got to think the whole reason that Crunchyroll signed with Funimation is to keep them afloat.
to keep Funimation afloat, because
Yeah,
as
because
much
Funimation- if-
as
if
big
they're
of
doing dub-
competitors as they are, they're relatively friendly to each other. They're not
Well,
like
I mean, because they're both fueling the industry. If
Yeah,
not for
exactly.
them, there would be no industry in America.
it's
like, anime would be
yeah,
dead.
exactly. The reason that they're doing it is because they want to spread their joy of
Yay, anime!
yeah of anime. So it's like I love seeing like all the like when those kinds of start working together, doing that kind of stuff, especially when they
Sony.
transferred over all of the subs to Crunchy.
I liked that a lot, and I think that was an amazing business system.
And then all the dubs over to Funimation. I think I subbed more to Crunchyroll and dubs more to Funimation.
I mean, that's
In
how
my
I've
mind.
that's how I
that's
always
how
watched
it's
it. Like,
always been. Is Funimation has
Yeah,
always
yeah.
been dubbing everything, and then Crunchyroll
Yeah.
always it from Japan
Mhm.
with the subs. So like that
Like,
just
I always watched I watched One Piece on Funimation first, up to like 420, I think is what it was
Yeah.
at, and then I watched the rest on Crunchyroll because they had it.
Yeah.
So I need to catch up on One Piece.
I love
really.
Crunchyroll with their countdown till new episode.
that's
Isn't the voice for like Kid Gohan the voice of Luffy in the
Yes.
in the dub?
And Piccolo is Zoro.
Yep.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
awesome.
Well-
It's straight awesome. That's why Zoro's my favorite character.
Yeah, I
Zoro
love
is
Zoro.
really cool.
Well, Piccolo's voice is Chris Sabat. Like Vegeta he does Vegeta, Piccolo, Yamcha, and someone else. I forget who some other voice too.
Not
But
Cell,
he
because
does-
that's Handsome Jack. That's all I know.
No, it's not
Uh,
Cell. But I know Chris Sabat has those three. He has Piccolo, Vegeta, and
Guys!
And Yamcha.
Yamcha.
That's the voice he has to do the least. But
Yeah.
And then Piccolo, he's like he can be all the cool, calm.
We talked about this earlier. Like,
I like the father and son moment Vegeta had and Trunks had before he left.
No, I didn't understand that. I was like, why did everybody just allow Vegeta to try to punch Trunks and then smile?
Because they were like, oh, like he's saying like always be ready because there's always another threat and I'm not always
interesting.
Yeah, I get that.
He voices in Ruby. I didn't know that.
Okay.
Who?
Dr. Watts.
I need to get
He's
that
in One Punch Man. He's Vaccine Man in One Punch Man.
Yeah.
Shenron.
Oh yeah.
Don't forget the dub.
Shenron. In Resurrection of F.
Oh, he's Shenron.
That's what the other one was.
And then in Xenoverse, he is Birder, Gogeta, Jace.
Mm-hmm. Jeets?
Jace.
Jace.
Or Jace.
Or Jace. Yeah.
He does Cat Loves Food in the Abridged.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, he does oh no way.
Cat Loves Food. Yeah.
He's probably in a lot of.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, like, TFS is getting like a shitload
High
of
School
big people.
D,
Like for the movie,
D
they got
times D.
Claptrap.
Yeah.
They got Claptrap.
Oh yeah, they did. They did.
Minions.
So
Now have your organs excavated.
Hellsing Ultimate Abridged.
I have a job for you.
Voices Elfman in
also,
Fairy Tail.
have a volunteer. That was a bad one, but you remember that?
Yeah. What was the next line? It was I am in no place to judge.
I just thought about it. You know how long it's gonna be to the point where TFS is in like the super.
Yeah. That's
You're
why
only
if you go on
thinking-
their Facebook, they're doing like shorts of
He
it.
voices Alex
Yeah.
Armstrong in FMA.
Yeah,
Do
I
you
knew
think
that.
they'll
I actually
skip
knew that.
GT? Do you think they'll just skip over GT, TFS?
I don't think they'll ever even touch.
They're not gonna touch GT.
And if
They're
they
doing
do,
Broly.
they're gonna
Did you guys see the
but-
teaser for Broly? It was on their Facebook.
No, there's a teaser out for it.
It was just a picture.
I was wondering why it was gonna take. I was wondering why it's taking them so long to make that episode. They had to be doing that movie because that's the movie.
He
that
voiced
comes out.
Grandfather Gohan.
What's the episode at? Team.
Are you talking
Whatever
about Goku's? Talking about that one?
Huh?
Gohan. You talking about Grandpa Gohan? For,
Yeah, back
It
in
is 67%
in a
done,
game.
guys. So that's more than 58. That was like a week ago.
Well, I checked like.
Let's just
yesterday or
say
something like
Chris
that.
Sabat is an amazing voice actor.
Yeah, he does a lot of work. He's a very hard worker. Cat loves food, yeah. yeah.
Those anime, they be.
I needed to make money.
You gotta have lungs to be an anime voice actor.
Well, didn't the Japanese guys like pass out when they
No,
did
that
it?
was the English guy.
Which one?
That was
it wasn't
Chris
Sean
Sabat.
Shimon.
That was
Goku.
Sean.
Was it Chris Sabat?
No, it's Sean Shopple. Like,
Oh,
cause
was it Sean Shimon?
Goku.
the Super Saiyan 3 one.
Yeah,
It was a Super Saiyan 3 one.
it's if
you
you
can hear it in his voice.
they recorded it. They recorded it. Go on YouTube and just Google Goku voice actor, and
Passing out.
yeah, it's. I have
Sean Shimon.
so much respect. I think I've said this before. I have so much respect for voice actors, and like when you see them doing their craft, it's absolutely amazing. Especially like something like Dragon Ball or Fairy Tail or something like that. It's.
How much do they yell in Fairy Tale? I read, I don't watch.
I mean, well, no, but it's like if you imagine like a line from Natsu or something like that, like when he's getting all fired up, or it's like something
Fired up
like
now.
it's like the really like monumental, like memorable lines. When the voice actors do it, they are the character. It's so amazing because when you see them act, it's not just them like speaking into a mic. It's them getting their whole body into it and acting the character out. It's absolutely amazing. I have so much respect for them.
Well,
And then they're
back
looking at like the thing in motion with like no sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
and they literally, like all the yelling and screaming he does when they're fighting and stuff, he has to like improvise that. They don't. It doesn't just say, "Oh, scream here."
Well,
He's like,
I mean, they
it
obviously
does,
they
but,
have,
like, the way they do it.
they do have, scripts and everything, but they literally have a script, the track of what everybody else has recorded, and then the video of what they're supposed to be dubbing over or voicing over.
To bring it back to gaming, that's what's going on right now with the strike. I forget what it's the
Voice actor strike.
Yeah, it's the voice actor strike, but I forget SAG-AFTRA.
Yeah.
Where they're not getting paid enough. They're not getting like the really argument right now is for residuals.
Yeah.
So from like all the games that they're being sold, but it's because they're doing so much. They're doing the voice. They're doing the motion capture. They're doing they're doing the voice, the mocap, the work. But like they're doing a lot of extra hours and they're not getting residuals for that. So that's why there's a huge strike going on with voice actors.
And
right
I
now.
mean, it's not the first time that they've had this
but
happen.
This is the
It
biggest
happened.
one, I think.
It happened 2 years ago too.
Yep. So like
it was
the industry
I think it
needs
was
to change.
like 1 or 2 years ago, something like that. There was a whole big thing that happened. I think it was around when Tomb Raider. I know it was around when Destiny was released.
Yeah, freshman year.
Yeah, because it was Dinklebot. There was something.
Oh, Peter Dinklage.
Yeah. But yeah, no. So it's like, it's definitely true though that it's like they get into the SAG and it's just like they're treated like shit.
Yeah, no, they're not treated properly, especially for all the hard work they do. Like, I mean, like when
The
you think
hours
of games,
they
like,
spend, like they'll go into a recording that's only supposed to be like an hour long, and they'll finish up 6 hours later, but they only get paid for the hour they were scheduled for.
Yeah. Like obviously, like the game developers, they do probably the most work out of everybody, but the voice actors deserve a lot more credit than they do.
Characters,
Like,
the characters wouldn't be characters without voice actors.
Like if you think about Uncharted, for instance, you think, oh, okay, Uncharted, Naughty Dog did that. That's awesome. Amy Hennig wrote the story. Nathan Drake is voiced by Nathan Fillion, or not Nathan? Is it? No, it's Nolan North. It's Nolan North, and it's Nolan.
Nathan Fillion.
Nathan Fillion is the guy
Cade
who voices.
6.
Wait, he's what?
Cade.
He is Cade 6, but
He's
also
Cade and he's also Buck.
Superboy. No, Nolan North is Superboy as well. What the fuck?
Yeah. No, Nathan Fillion is Buck in Halo.
He is. That's another thing, but I wouldn't know him from that. Then you think of like
Troy Baker.
Troy Baker is Sam. You think of Lauren Bailey. You think of like all these huge voice actors in these games, and then like what are they getting though? Like it's not as much.
I mean,
as,
some of them. Some of them do, but most of the time they don't.
Those are like the only ones, like Troy Baker, not Nathan Fillion. Well, yes, Nathan Fillion.
Nathan Fillion, yeah,
North,
but he doesn't. Nathan Fillion doesn't rely on that.
No, but like they're not like as represented.
Yeah, exactly.
As they could be.
And then it does depend on how great your character is too.
And how big of a part
like, think about it. Like Nathan Drake in the game is very memorable and like very.
I mean, he's a main character.
That too.
Yeah, well, even if you go to like someone as Sully, who's oh my god, I can't remember his voice actor.
Well, I think the proper way to say what you're trying to say is how big of a part they play, or how integral of a part they are in the story.
Yeah, they're very integral.
Yeah. So like Sully is very important to that game.
You know, he was supposed to die after 3. Like he was easily supposed to die. That was supposed to be his final. But no, the fans spoke.
Fans spoke.
Unlike Jason Todd.
Oh.
Poor Red Hood.
But they ended up working out in the end because they just made a better character out of it.
Oh my god, Red Hood is like my second favorite character in all of DC. No, yeah, I don't know. He's definitely got the best comic. He's the coolest anti-hero ever. Fuck Deadpool.
What?
Whoa.
Awesome.
Whoa.
Saying fuck
That was the
Deadpool.
most
Saying
was the
fuck
most
Deadpool
blasphemous-
after Ryan Reynolds' performance is like blasphemy, but like if you guys can name any comics he was ever in, go for it. Not you, Ronnie. Shut the fuck up.
are you gonna take me out?
There's
Oh, please.
Deadpool kills U.S. presidents. There's Deadpool kills.
Marvel Universe.
mean, that's my-
Yeah,
Oh,
Marvel
yeah,
Universe.
Marvel
He killed.
Why did you not
He
remember
killed
Marvel Universe?
everyone.
That's the
I know. I
easiest
couldn't.
thing
I was
in the
literally gonna say DC Universe there, and I was like, no, correct yourself before you fucking, that's.
Oh yeah.
what was-
Because
I
think
was
about it. If he would have
thinking
said that, like
Yeah.
everyone would have been like on his throat. Like
Oh,
you can't
yeah.
live. Like you won't be able to live. Like they say, you shouldn't live in this world anymore. Types of like.
No, but like 100%. Like Nick, you're one in like I'm guessing 100 people that have ever seen the Deadpool movie. Like nobody can name what. Like did anybody like most people wouldn't know that he's from the X-Force before.
How do you
No,
not
no one
know
would
that?
know that.
Nobody would know that.
Oh no, I would say most people don't.
Because he
do not.
skyrocketed more. He skyrocketed more on his own than he was with the X-Force stuff.
Yeah. He
No,
sold
he's-
better alone.
Yeah, he's on. No, I mean he's best with Cable.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, of course.
Best with
That's-
Cable
that-
or
that's-
Spider-Man or Spider-Man.
Oh, because
Fun fact-
they talk.
fun
He's the
fact,
only one that makes.
You guys know that whenever Spider-Man's not home and Deadpool pays him a visit, he does a chore and then leaves a note that says "From your friendly neighborhood Deadpool."
That's so weird.
That is a
Well, I
fun.
was like-
That is a true fact.
Well, I was like, because they like there's so much like they act so similar as far as like, but it's like Deadpool's a rated R version as far as talking of Spider-Man. If Spider-Man cussed, that's exactly what he would sound like, but maybe not as
If
crazy.
Spider-Man murdered.
Yeah. If Spider-Man had 2 katanas and an infinite number of
His
guns.
costume is completely based off of Spider-Man.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And his name is based off of
He's a-
Wade Wilson, right, Ronnie?
Yeah, he's a spoof because the reason why because they realized how much his character sounded like Wade Wilson. He's like, let's just make him similar and just have a different first name.
Yeah.
And like,
It's so
or
funny.
like, but they make him like completely like as far as his attitude is completely different than Deathstroke because Deathstroke's like cutthroat serious.
Oh yeah.
Deadpool is never serious, and if he is serious, I'll run like hell. But I was like, you want to run like hell when he's happy, let alone.
He'll
when
try to
he's,
run like hell.
Well,
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
you
like
try.
I can't wait
You'll-
till
you'll-
I can't
you'll
wait
get
till
away.
Marvel and DC, like the comic books at least are like at least on friendlier grounds where they can have a Harley Quinn / Deadpool comic. Those two were made for each
That,
other.
yeah.
They do random stuff like that, but that's like every 30 years.
Yeah, there was a
But-
DC / Marvel crossover where if you guys paid attention,
Yeah, it's
Wonder
it's-
Woman picks up
when
the hammer.
fans-
Wait, picks up who? What?
Wonder Woman picked up the Thor's hammer.
Okay.
which makes sense.
Yeah.
I would think she would be worthy. she
She's
is Wonder
worthy.
Woman.
She is worthy. And Superman held Captain America's shield. It was awesome.
Well, that sounds
I
actually.
think he had
this
Thor's
is
hammer
good.
and Captain America's shield. I think he
Yeah,
had both.
Did he?
Superman did. See, that is true. Superman did at one point.
Oh my god.
And
It is
the
awesome.
way they
Too strong.
And the way they did the versus battles is like people voted who would win. As far as like it'd be like Superman versus Hulk and then other things. And then at the end of the
Need
conference,
more of this. I need them to be friendlier with each other. Which, by the way, I don't know if you have, but the current Spider-Man arc is easily the best arc I've read for so long. Like, it is so good.
Oh, it's
Holy
another one
shit.
now. It's another one now.
It's
How
bringing back,
good
like-
is it?
How good is it? It's called the Clone Conspiracy, and it's bringing back like a really old villain from Marvel or from Spider-Man's past who like clones everybody close to Peter. It mainly Gwen Stacy, but like it's always been clones that have like died after a while, and this time he's found a way to bring back like to revitalize people, kind of like Frieza. And like
Fries
and, like,
up.
now Gwen Stacy's back, and it is a huge like plot. And it is awesome. And like
Because that's
he's-
weird. Because it's weird. Like you saw her die,
Yeah,
and she's standing right there in front of you.
yeah,
It's
like
weird.
Peter Parker. Like it's literally like there's a panel where it's like where Peter's looking at Gwen. He's like, "How are you back?" And she's like, "Ask Jackal." And you're just like, "Oh shit, she hates him." And you're like, "Why does she hate him?" And then they like the next the issue that is a tie-in, like talks about how she remembers everything up until her death, like even her death, and then they're talking, like she's getting like debriefed with Jackal himself, and he's like, so you know how you died, right? And she's like, yeah, my neck snapped after Spider-Man killed my father and me. And so now she like hates Peter, and it's such a weird. It's so awesome.
He reversed it on her.
Yeah, like no, but it's true though, because like he snapped her neck by pulling her. Like she wouldn't have died if he didn't grab her with a web. And like he is seen as like people don't know really why Captain Stacy died. It wasn't Spider-Man's fault, but everybody thinks it is. So like
that's how we think about it. That's how it always is when it comes to Spider. It's always his fault.
Yeah. But like it's just so cool that Dan Slott has changed the plot and made it against like everything that we've always thought for the past like 40 years, that Gwen Stacy was this perfect, beautiful girl. Like I fucking want to name my daughter after Gwen Stacy. That's how huge she is to me. But like now she's like a villain. It's so
well, not a villain per se, but she like it's the opposite. You think she's like, oh, I'm back. No, she's like, I hate your ass.
Get away back, bitches.
And the most recent issue was like talking about. Do you guys know who Kane is? Like the clone of Spider-Man. Yeah, he had a phenomenal. If you like, it's like it could be a one-shot issue, but it is a phenomenal issue, like of just like explaining what is happening to him right now, and it is so good. It features Spider-Gwen. Oh my god, like so good right now. Did I bridge that gap, that 10-minute gap that you were looking to fill, Justin? Because I know you were uneasy about ending early, so I thought I'd bring up something else so that we can talk for another 10 minutes.
Nice job. Speaking of which, we are nearing the end of the podcast. Let's see. As always, we have a couple important matters that I have to run through. Yeah, I had to think of what they were.
Long dramatic pause.
So
he's learned something from Cell.
Yeah. Never try and make a square with squares.
Circle?
Yep.
How do all these squares make a circle?
And why is that one still green?
That mess was funny.
Oh, Justin, quickly, like as a little joke, did you has Scary Face been used in your Pokemon game yet? Because it looks like Popo's eyes.
Yes.
It's straight just Popo's eyes.
Yes,
And
it
you're
is.
just like, oh.
It makes me think of Vegeta calling Popo Black Man. Call me that one more time.
He's like.
Ah.
All right. So
was always when.
He's like, not a matter of when, if, boom, only when. And I was like, dang. I was like,
all right. So we are hitting the end of the podcast. Those of you who are watching live, thank you so much. We always appreciate all the views. We love talking with you guys. We love receiving your comments and your questions when we're interacting with you guys. We will be live next week as always. Hopefully all of us will be there. Do not know. I don't know if you guys are traveling home for Thanksgiving or not. Nice.
I live really close to home, so I'm good.
I'm gonna hold you to that. You said it here first, folks.
You heard it here.
But we will be doing a episode next Sunday. Same time as always. 6:30 Pacific Standard, 8:30 Central Standard. For those of you in Mountain Time, that is 7:30. Nick.
I know. I'm getting used to this now. This whole daylight savings.
If you guys want to find us outside of the podcast crew, you can find Leo on Twitter as at Leo__Simon, because some bastard took at Leo_Simon and at Leo Simon.
I don't know if he was a bastard. I don't know if he was born out of wedlock. Don't worry.
I'm calling him a bastard. Or you can find him on Twitch as Armor919. He streams quite frequently. You can find excuse me, you can find Nick on Twitter as @NickGustav.
The fuck hurts a clefty?
Oh wow, Leo, you didn't do it this time.
Gustav?
Hey, you didn't.
Yeah, you always do the
No,
Gustav.
not that.
Cause it's so funny. I'm sorry.
No, I paused for you to do it and you didn't do it.
Gustav.
Thank you.
Gustav.
Thank you.
It's too.
That might be
it's all
that's
late now.
that's your catchphrase. We
No,
found your
it's not.
catchphrase.
It's not. I'm not gonna make my catchphrase off of somebody else's fucking name, Justin. Move the fuck out.
You can find Ronny on Twitter as Inchoos and in Twitch chat you can find Nick in Twitch as Ajin Goo. And you can find me, the host, on Twitter as @JWisely or on Twitch as Jaws1321. I stream very frequently too, especially starting more often now. I do want to announce that Thursday is Thanksgiving, and I will be doing a long stream on Thanksgiving because I don't have any family here. So
that sounded so
sounded
wrong.
so much more
That almost
depressing than
got
you wanted.
it
really
sounded
sad.
horrible. So I will be streaming.
I thought you were gonna say because I have nobody in my life, and I'm like,
I don't have anybody in my life right now. So I will be streaming with all of you,
Cole?
my Twitch family. So that'll be fun. You guys are gonna make my Thanksgiving awesome. And look out.
Making some mighty.
So be on the lookout for that. More information on that. Look out for Leo and I streaming later on this week. We're gonna get back into releasing the breakdown. There were some issues with me being sick and not being able to record all that, so that'll start coming out more frequently.
That's what she said.
Yes.
So good.
See what else.
I've been watching The Office. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
That's what she said.
I don't know. If you guys are interested in joining the Discord, just type command Discord, so exclamation Discord in chat at any time. It'll give you the link. We're always sitting in there, at least Leo and I, we're always talking with everybody in chat. And even people that are not in this chat are in there, so be sure to stop by there if you want.
You don't get it. Shut the fuck up, Nick.
You have to
It's an
be here to
inside
get it.
joke.
But yeah,
Okay, Nick,
so once again, thank you so much for everybody watching live. We will catch you all later this week, or in exactly a week. And that is all. Have a great night. Enjoy your week. Everybody have a very nice Thanksgiving. Hopefully you guys are all able to spend it with your families, or with loved ones or friends, or with me on my lonesome stream.
Why is your lonesomeness so
Stop
funny?
getting more depressing.
No.
Um,
Are we gonna leave it on a positive note or not?
stay safe, and yeah, we'll see you all. We will see you all next week. Bye.